didn't work out so well yesterday, other than we saw a bunch of deer. Now we're in another area along the water, and we just saw several deer. Autumn spotted a doe fawn cut in the river, and I just laid eyes on a big bodied deer, big swollen neck. This might be the deer that it happens on. The wind's not real good for us, so we gotta hustle, go up over that point, get around, and then come in and see if we can get him cut off, but I'm sure it's a mature buck. Follow this, watch it happen. Autumn, she's our sharpshooter. Put him in the dirt, shooter. You motor muscle head people, the cartridge we're running is the RPM, 6.5 RPM by who?
Hornady.
Weatherby.
Oh, Weatherby.
I've been in the darkness for 40 days. I've been searching for holy flames, a sign to light up the way. So can you help me out? Can you help me out?
See how big it is. He's already checked those does out. He knows they're not in estrus. Those are the ones that were feeding behind him. Now he's going back to them. Oh, I think I see a doe in that brush, maybe where he was. Yeah, he's got a big rack on his head.
They're coming this way.
bucks. I think he might fight. Oh, that'd be cool.
He's wide, but he's not tall. You know what I mean? Let's get into the village first. Let's go down the stick road. He's got a dome laying down to the left of him. I don't want her to shoot him if it's subpar to what's out there.
Like you pointed out. Now they're running.
Comes another buck. Oh boy, that's the one we want right there. Yep. Let me see how far away he is, okay? $7.50 now, I think. Six. 67.
Are you looking at the buck that's just standing somewhat in the brush?
I'm looking at it though. Okay, could be the big one. It's in the back.
Okay, there's two bucks.
Yeah, you're looking at different deer for sure.
They're moving away from us now.
There's the one that when we shoot. By the doe nose.
I don't think he can hear him.
What's that?
I don't think he can hear him. The buck?
By itself?
Yeah.
Doe. There's the big buck coming after that doe.
Which, on the right or left?
There's a doe and a fawn trotting,
Uh-huh.
and then the big buck to the left.
To the left of them?
Yep.
Is he in the bushes?
He just walked behind weeds. Now he's gonna
Okay.
come out.
Yep.
See him?
No.
His head's down, so you can just see his body.
The does are walking
He's
to
up.
him?
They're walking away from him. There he is. Now he's looking at him.
Oh my gosh.
See him? 50 yards behind him. What's that?
Oh yeah, I see.
Here comes a little buck too.
Yeah, he's feeding. How many yards?
Let's see. I'm going between binoculars because what's here is not my friend. 750.
Oh, he's walking towards us.
Yep. He's cutting that buck off. See him coming right at us?
Yeah.
Okay, prepare for shot. Huh?
No.
No. Let me range you. Ready? $750.
His butt is towards us. Okay. There he is.
When you're ready, that's not a bad one. He's down.
He's down.
No way.
Down.
He's down.
Down. 750 yards. Smack. Are you kidding
Oh
me?
my
right
gosh.
now? Are you kidding me? Autumn.
Easy.
Bring it to me now. I'm so happy for you. 750 yards. Are you kidding me?
That was amazing. I'm pretty much a sniper now.
Yeah, you are.
Where it's like, which buck? Which buck would you like to shoot? That one's out of sight. Let's find another one. And then it kept coming as soon as we were like trying to get on that other one that was wide but not as good. He kept coming back out, or was tall, I should say. He kept coming back out. He got too tired chasing all those does and finally stopped.
Well, what I loved about it is there was 3 bucks that, I don't want to use the term we were targeting, but 3 bucks that were next level.
Right. And I would have been happy with any of them.
Right. And this one here, I'm not going to say he was the most dominant of the bunch, but he was one of the dominant ones.
He was chasing all the other bucks.
He-
I watched him chase one of the other ones I would have shot.
Right.
Around.
Right. So this one ultimately might have been the dominant. It was either that one was the most dominant or the one that went this way behind that doe.
Yeah.
Because he chased
He
the
probably
bucks.
was.
So but it was the number, in my mind, it was the number 2 buck is the one I wanted you to shoot.
Yeah.
It was wider.
Yeah.
And he, to me, just looked like he had more on his head.
Yeah. Well,
But-
I don't, honestly, that was so much fun and so exciting that the experience was worth everything. I've never shot a big whitetail deer. I've shot quite a few smaller basket racks, had a great time, but I wanted to shoot a nicer whitetail. And so hopefully he's my biggest.
I'll let Autumn tell you what played out just now.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me use your rifle. I sniped a whitetail at 750 yards.
How many?
750. I spined him.
Wow. Okay.
She spined it, and then she finished it off with the second shot, and he's dead at 750.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
There's no way I could have done that without
Keep this going.
that SIG scope and having that. There's no way. And that thing was, I was rock solid on that bipod.
Yeah, dude. I'll tell you, once you start using that, you got a hard time not having that hair.
Yeah. It made it feel like it was 100 yards away.
Yep. Congratulations, man. Did you guys, are you on him?
We're about to.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
That's why, like, I don't care what range he is. Honestly, that's how it felt. Obviously, you want to take an ethical shot, but it's like 900 yards. He looks the same as 700. I can shoot him.
But this is your. Here's the interesting part: is you've been around both action rifles for a long time. You know, ever since you were old enough to shoot or hunt, and so you've done a lot with muzzle loaders, probably early on, shooting deer out here in South Dakota. the principles of shooting, meaning squeeze the trigger, don't jerk, let it surprise you, all those sorts of things you've done, but you haven't done it at a level where you're hand loading, shooting hundreds and hundreds of rounds a year,
Right.
and becoming what some people would say, rightfully so, extremely proficient, extremely knowledgeable. But you took all that experience through the years to take that shot there with the equipment that allowed you to do
Right.
it in an ethical, where it gave you confidence.
Yeah, for sure. It took all that experience of how to shoot, but never having the capability to shoot that far with
Yeah.
the regular setup.
Because there's a huge discussion. I mean, we're sitting here now at the mountaintop. We have your largest whitetail dead at 750 yards. We were hunting with your setup where we felt good out to 400.
Yeah.
And many people, that is that outside ranges. We're from the Midwest. 100-yard shot at times is a lengthy shot when you're down in the cover in the swamps and different things and then the timber. But here out here, you can almost shoot as far as you can see, barring the winds not blowing hard.
And today, beautiful morning, no wind at all. You know, we waited until he was standing still, and that took a long time to get him to stand still. Well, this one not as long, but still.
Yeah.
And it just, I was rock solid, got my breathing under control, you know, had the dot on him, squeezed the trigger slowly until bam, did everything in my mind of what I needed to do. It was, that scope made it so easy for me.
Yeah. So
And gave me confidence, like you said.
Because when you're shooting animals at long range, this isn't, we're not wanting to wound, we want an ethical shot, and that's what we're trying to do. I think, and what SIG's done a real good job at is creating a product that gives you the confidence and also puts the bullet where it needs to be at yardages where other products, if you can do the dialing, you can do all of that sort of thing, and then some with the ballistic dashes where you're I don't want to call Kentucky windage, but if it's at 350 and you have a dash for 400 and 300, you're in between.
Right.
Where this you can hold dead on.
Dead on, yeah.
So
and as a hunter, I could do all the things I know to do as a hunter, but this gives me so much more capability, you know,
That's the word.
ethically and technically to be able to make a shot that I wouldn't with any other setup.
Yeah, that's the word. It gives you the capability to do things that you normally wouldn't be able to do.
Right.
Happy to be a part of that as I watch another deer make its way across. So what I think I'm going to do is...
That's awesome. Autumn shot a really cool buck at 750 yards.
It'll be her best.
So now we're on our way to get over there, but now we have this creek or river to cross. So
We're
that'll be
waiting on
fun.
him.
Yeah, we're waiting
There's
on
another buck. There was
this
4
guy.
big bucks.
Get
There was
off the
2 that was
phone.
dominant. This was one of the dominant.
just like
I just want to
normal.
go see my buck.
Yeah, did you?
We'll get there.
What did you think of that picture of that one?
Might take a half hour, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Bucks have we killed on our roads, on our South Dakota hunts? South Dakota hunts, how many?
But we have to take off our boots because it is deep over there. But it's also going to be nice and cold. So
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
this will be fun.
I've done this before, truly, when the ice flow was just hitting your shins as you walked.
This is when you know you're alive.
Exactly. This is exactly our point. You know you're living when you can't feel your feet.
This is living right here.
But you know it's temporary pain, so to speak. It's managing the misery that we did up elk hunting.
And you think, I mean, yesterday blowing wind, cold. This is nothing compared to that. So
Yeah. Right.
it's
Not
the weather.
blowing snow or
Right.
thunderstorming.
So this is not the way we like to utilize our Hoffmans,
Around her neck.
but sometimes that's to do.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
Made it, boys. Take your time. Take your time, Autumn. You got it. How are you filming?
I'm filming. Yeah, it does. You're almost there.
You got it, sis. You got it. You got it. Get up here, sit down, and then get your legs covered up. If you get your legs covered up, we'll be dry soon. It makes a huge difference covering your legs up. Huge difference. Here we go. Got it. Okay.
Well, we made it.
Oh man, big time.
Boots are back on. Finally getting to warm up. Trying to get everything situated, and then we're gonna head over and look for the buck.
Meat's packed, rack attached. Now we're gonna go back to the river. We're happy, man. We have filled the grizzlies up so far. We got a couple more to kill, so now we gotta trek back a couple miles, and we're going out heavy.
Heavier than we came. Like a monster.
It does. What we gotta do is we gotta start the drainage up the other side and then work those each finger draw about a half a mile. Last year we just came across a great big muley buck, but he was just a heavy horn 3x3. We didn't shoot him, but if he's in here again, we may have to try to kill him. Wouldn't score very good, but he's a mature buck. Pretty cool deer. But as we were making our move to go south down this finger draw for about a quick half-hour hunt, Larry noticed from the rig a mule deer that had been shot and was limping, and it's up this way 2 more finger draws, so we're gonna go check it out and see what the situation is. So this could be a very short hunt. We'll see how bad he's hit and so forth, and go from there. to me.
You got him, he's down.
Kidding me? Holy! Are you kidding me?
He's down.
Did I hit him?
You got him.
Oh my goodness!
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
I couldn't shoot when he was lined up with that tractor.
Oh, his head's down. His head's down.
And then when he got off,
oh, he's back up. Okay. Oh, he's trying to get back up.
okay, we'll go finish him off.
All right, let's go.
Just a great deer. He's got 3 eye guards on this side. These are the main eye guards right here, and then he's got these 2 devils. Because he'll never be what many mule deer hunters are looking for, and that's a straight 4x4. Because this deer's plenty old enough to have been a 4x4, but he's going to be a 3x3. Some mule deer hunters love the uniqueness of a big 3x3, wide and heavy and so forth. I think it's cool as heck. But either way, I'm happy. I'm happy at so many levels because my daughter, who was a mile away after killing her whitetail this morning, everything went down high enough so she could see it happen. And that's cool. That is just really a neat deal.
It's been a fantastic evening. All of the meat is in the truck. We got the mule deer that Ken shot broken down, getting things tied up and heading back to camp. Let's check in with Connor.
Thanks, Nate. So we had quite the evening, about to head out, and then we get eyes on a buck. I barely had time to get the camera up, but great way to end the day after a long time.
Yeah, it's been 3 days of, looking at a lot of deer and trying to shoot one, but he was chasing the doe too hard, and it just didn't come together for us. And tonight it just happened to work in our favor, and slipped over the hill and got set up on him, and then Connor just popped up, and as the shot was going off, so he dumped him hard.
What little footage I have of it, here it is. Thanks for watching.
There's a really nice muley buck right over this ridge right here, so we're gonna slip up on top of it. Okay, I'm gonna keep Connor behind me until I get on the buck, and then as soon as I get on the buck and ready to shoot, I'm gonna have him just kind of stand up and shoot and get film of it. But it's not far away. We're gonna have to be super quiet while we do this.
I'm on him. How was that? He says.
How are you doing, fellas?
We're doing fantastic. Yeah, we're doing fantastic. The muley's back.
Just bloody as all get out.
Yeah, he is. Hey, brother, thank you. Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Good mass. I like you.
Pretty typical South Dakota deer, isn't it? Not very wide, but kind of tall. And
Yeah. That's a beautiful buck.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful buck.
Yeah.
So the weather bespoke, huh?
Yeah. He couldn't take much of it.
No, he got the coffin. He got the coffin treatment.
Right.
Way to go. That's
he
a
went.
beauty.
We had about
That's what we're looking for right there.
we had that typical 2-foot track drop.
Yeah. Man, beautiful, Toby.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm happy. Yeah.
I would say
Similar,
so.
very similar to the buck that Connor and I was trying to kill last night. Yeah, but his was super white horned.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. This might be a notch better than that buck I was trying to kill last night. You
The
think?
one last night did not have as good a top forks.
No.
No, they weren't that. They were not that good.
Woohoo! He's got a stud body too.
Yeah.
I'm on him.
You can hear the bullet hit.
Oh,
You can
big
hear the
time.
bullet freaking hitting.
Yeah, big
Oh,
time.
it's so freaking cool.
I'm on him.
They were quiet when they were talking. Man, that was lights out. That'd hit the highlight reel. Wham! Wham!
You can't take any of that.